Hello everyone, my name is Sangi Sood and I am here to give a presentation on Motilal Oswal S&P BSE Low Volatility Index Fund. So here the Motilal Oswal Asset Management Company comes up with its new NFO, that is S&P BSE Low Volatility Index Fund, where you can actually gain more by losing less. How it could be done? Let's go ahead to understand this concept. So basically, the low volatility actually means, or it involves, means you buying your stocks which have higher stability in price moments. Low volatility strategies tend to fall less in market downturns, which more than compensates for modest underperformance during risk markets over the long term. If you're buying stocks or the shares of any company, if those shares prices are fluctuating on a डे टू डे basis और इतनी फ्लक्चुएशन है कि आपका जो प्राइस है वो सडनली डाउनफॉल जा रहा है और कभी सडनली अपवर्ड जा रहा है, तो वो हमारी वॉलिटिलिटी डिफाइन करता है. लो वॉलिटिलिटी मीन्स कि अगर स्टॉक में डाउनफॉल आता है या किसी भी टाइप की वॉलिटिलिटी आती है, तो कुछ ऐसे स्टॉक्स होते हैं जो अपने आप को स्टेबल रखते हैं इवन इफ देयर इज अ फॉल इन टर्म्स ऑफ डाउन टर्न्स मार्केट. तो दैट्स व्हाट लो वॉलिटिलिटी इज. और मोदी और वो ही कंपनी जो है वो इसी कॉन्सेप्ट के बेसिस पे उन्होंने ये नया एनएफओ इशू किया है. If we go ahead with about its scheme, so this is an open-ended fund scheme where you can actually invest or you can redeem at any time whenever you want. Here you can also track your NFO as well. Minimum application amount would be your, if you invest in SIP or as a lump sum, so there would be 500 rupees and in multiples of rupees one thereafter. An ongoing basis, your lump sum or SIP amount would be your 500, same as well. The date of allotment is your 23rd March, and this NFO period has already started from 4th of March 2022, and it will be last till 16th of March 2022. And when it comes to its objective, इस एनएफओ में इन्वेस्टमेंट कर आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या अचीव हो सकता है कि ये एनएफओ जो हैं दे आर गोइंग टू प्रोवाइड रिटर्न्स before expenses correspond to the total returns of the securities as represented by S&P BSE Low Volatility Total Return Index, subject to tracking error. However, there is no guarantee of assurance that the investment objectives of the scheme will be achieved or not. So investment objective in terms of books, they are going to provide your returns at a low pace if there is any volatility in that, and that will represent by this volatility total return index. पर ऐसी कोई गारंटी कंपनी नहीं देती है that कि वो आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑब्जेक्टिव अचीव होगा ही होगा. और इफ वी कम टुवर्ड्स द एग्जिट लोड, अगर आप 15 दिन के अंदर अंदर रिडीम करते हैं, if you're redeeming on or before 15 days, तो 1% exit load है और after 15 days there is nil. Fund manager Swapnil Mayakar and Abhiroop Mukherjee, they are going to manage your funds. And here the total expense ratio would be a 1% if you are opting a regular plan, or direct would be a 0.40%. Investment strategy. What investment strategy you are going to apply before investing in such kinds of fund is that, see, low volatility में invest करने का जो aim होता है वो यही होता है that to provide better risk adjusted returns over time with less volatility. अगर market में fluctuation है तो हमारा risk adjusted हो, कम risk है तो कम return भी चलेगा, but downfall इतना नहीं जाना चाहिए कि आपकी money ही risk पे हो. Secondly, Low volatility जो है, that would provide the stableness or will show the stableness of the stocks, which would tend to hold up better when markets decline rapidly, but they may lag during strong market rallies. Companies with stable business models are generally less susceptible to recessions. जिन कंपनीज का एक स्टेबल बिजनेस मॉडल है, जो एक अपना प्रॉपर प्लानिंग, प्रॉपर कंट्रोलिंग से अपना काम कर रहे हैं, which everyone knows that what their objective, what their vision, what their mission is going to be, and yeah, they are working on it, and the annual returns or their annual reports are showing exactly what they have been saying. तो उस केस के अंदर रिसेशन का इशू आना बहुत लेस होता है, एंड एज कंपेयर टू द other macroeconomic events. So these could be a point while investing in such kinds of fund, and you can use it as your one of your strategy. Now here in S&P BSE Low Volatility Index, there is a composition of it that there are top 10 constituents, which is generally covering almost every sector of it. That is your consumer, healthcare, financial services, IT, commodities, manufacturing, energy, utilities, telecommunication and services somewhere. So टोटल आपके 10 कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेंट्स आते हैं, जिसका अपना टोटल सबका अपनी वेटेज है, और आपका टोटल सम अप करके 39.3% आता है. 39.3%. It's a huge somewhere. So this is going to be a composition, means इन्हीं companies में Motilal Oswal asset management company, and they are going to invest in such kinds of companies. Now, if we go towards some critical technical analysis, so here we will analyze the past events. When there is a financial crisis or a recession during 2008, your S&P BSE low volatility TRI and your large mid cap TRI was there, as you can see, and the difference between them is 13.9%. Your S&P BSE low volatility TRI is having a downfall of around minus 47.3%, but on the other hand, your S&P BSE large mid cap TRI is having minus 61.2%. So this is comparatively higher than your low volatility index fund. And if we see, on the other hand, during the pandemic also, there is a minus 27.1% of downfall in low volatility index. But here is a minus 37 in large mid cap TRI. So your low volatility index will show you the downfall, but comparatively lesser than the other stocks. So this is where you can actually reduce your risk level, and you can invest more, or you can actually diversify your portfolio by investing in these kinds of funds. Now, if we see the underperformance during the recovery, अब फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस से जब रिकवरी का टाइम आया 2008 ड्यूरिंग 2009 में, तो लो वॉलिटिलिटी इंडेक्स ने 88.7% का उसने करा रिकवर. वहीं दूसरी साइड आपका लार्ज मिड कैप जो अदर स्टॉक्स है उसने 94.8 किया, जो कि कंपैरेटिवली हायर है देन द लो वॉलिटिलिटी, बट इनके बीच का डिफरेंस जो है वो माइनस 6.1% का है, कि इतना डिफरेंस है बस रिकवरी का. Otherwise, somewhere it is reaching out the other one. But if we see the other one during the outperformance during the global crisis, there is a difference of 13.9% when there was a downfall. And during at the time of the recovery, there is a difference of minus 6.1%. Similarly, here in pandemic also there was minus 18.3% of the recovery is left in case of low volatility index, and in this here is 9.9% of the downfall is showing you the difference between the two kinds of TRI. So this product suitability depends upon the riskometer and your benchmark riskometer. So scheme riskometer would say you that is a very high investing scheme, and this benchmark of it is your S&P BSE low volatility total return index, वो भी आपका बहुत high है. और this product is suitable for investors who are actually seeking for the long term capital growth and return that corresponds to the total return of the S&P BSE low volatility total return index subject to the tracking error. Who should basically invest? So इतना कुछ जाने के बाद सीधी सी बात निकल कर आती है कि वो इन्वेस्टर्स जिनको लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्ट करना है और कम से कम रिस्क बियर करना है, तो वो यहाँ आ सकते हैं. सेकेंडली, गुड स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट फॉर समवन वरीड अबाउट मार्केट वॉलिटिलिटी. जिनको मार्केट वॉलिटिलिटी का टेंशन होता है कि मार्केट ऊपर नीचे जाती है, फ्लक्चुएट करती है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, सो दे कैन इन्वेस्ट इन दिस फंड बिकॉज ये फंड्स आपके लो वॉलिटिलिटी इंडेक्स पे ही इन्वेस्ट किए जाएंगे. मार्केट की वॉलिटिलिटी के कंपैरिजन में यहाँ पे लोअर वॉलिटिलिटी होगी. लॉन्ग टर्म हिस्टोरिकल आउट परफॉर्मेंस वर्सेस मार्केट का कंपैरिजन देख के हम चेकआउट करते हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. नेक्स्ट इज दैट दिस इज मोर इफेक्टिव ड्यूरिंग मार्केट क्रैशेस. जब मार्केट क्रैश करती है तो इन पे भी असर पड़ता है, बट इतना असर नहीं पड़ता जितना नॉर्मल स्टॉक्स पे पड़ता है. ओके, लॉस्ट कॉस्ट इंडेक्स फंड and ETFs. So these are the reasons or these kinds of factors you can consider while investing in S&P BSE low volatility index fund, and which is an NFO launched by Motilal Oswal Asset Management Company. So here's an end to my PPT. Thank you so much for listening me here out.